Hello Royals, welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make this delicious peanut soup and rice ball. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hi, I'm Queen Esther. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I speak about food, finance, and lifestyle. If you are a return subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and for supporting me. If you are new to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then please give me a thumbs up. This actually helps YouTube show this video to more people, and it also motivates me to come back and keep doing these videos. So without further ado, let's get started. So here is what we're going to need to make this delicious meal. All right, everything that you're looking at is already clean, washed, just so it can make this process super simple and easy for everyone. All right, so what you're looking at the screen right now, I have some chicken, some hen chicken. All right, I have used two of those. It's already cut and clean. I also went ahead and roasted it on the fire a little bit to remove the extra feathers. And I also have some blue crabs right there. I have about 4 or 6 of them, I believe. And I have 2 tomatoes and 3 onions. I will be adding an extra onion, all right? And I have 4 habanero peppers. I have ginger roots, some minced garlic right there. And I'm also going to be using some thyme for seasoning, some rosemary, and some tomato paste. We're also going to be using some pink salt. All right, I will be using extra seasoning along the way, and I will show you as we go forward. So here is the extra onion I added. So I already have one in the blender, and I'm adding the second one right there. So I'm blending onion and ginger and my minced garlic, as well as 1 pepper, and then I'm going to be adding a little bit of water, and I will also be adding my thyme 1 teaspoon and my rosemary 1 teaspoon. Then I'll add the water and we'll begin blending it just like so. And the blender that I'll be using is the Ninja Professional 1500 watts blender. I know most people ask me. I keep forgetting to add it in the description. I will add it, the link in the description. It was a good sale, so check it out if you are interested. Once everything is added, I'm just blending it to a paste, a very defined paste, before adding it to the pot. So here's how it looks like. I'm simply transferring that to the pot right now, and then add a little bit water, rinse it out the remaining, and put it back to the pot, and then we'll proceed to the next step. So now the pot is on the fire right now, and then what I will go ahead and do is actually add some extra seasoning. I'm adding 2 chicken cubes. All right, the camera simply could not catch it this time, but it will show it up later. But I'm adding 2 of the chicken cubes to the pot, and also my chicken bouillon seasoning, just like so. When it comes to the seasoning, you can always use the seasoning of choice, and then my chicken bouillon, I'm simply adding 1 tablespoon for now. Always add seasoning according to taste. So in a separate pot, I will begin cooking my leftover vegetable, which is the tomatoes, the onion, and the pepper. I will cook it separately just so you can speed up the process. So after the pot has been on the fire for 15 minutes, I'll go ahead and introduce my crab to the pot. This helps it so it doesn't get scrambled or smashed early, because the crab is kind of fragile. So I'll do so later. I don't add the crab at the beginning of my cooking. All right, I will then go ahead and stir it up just so the seasoning also go in the crab, and I will then close the pot and allow it to cook an additional 20 minutes. So our tomato is now cooked. Tomato, onion, and the pepper is now cooked and ready to be blended. This has been on the fire for about 15 to 20 minutes. So just pay attention and see how it looks like. I would also use the same water in the vegetable to actually blend it, alright, and then add it to the pot. So once it has been blended and transferred to the pot like so, I will then go ahead and add some more water to the pot. I will simply add water to the blender to simply rinse everything that is in the blender and then add it to the pot. I will just go ahead and stir it up to make sure it's all well coated and all that good stuff, and make sure you do taste for salt. And then once there's not enough salt, you can add salt, just like I'm about to do. Remember, when it comes to seasoning, it is always based on taste. Okay, continue tasting it. Your taste in the seasoning will vary based on the amount that you are cooking. So taste it and then add seasoning of choice. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm adding some clove powder, and I'm also going to be adding some sage, and this is optional. Okay, once the extra seasoning have been added, I will simply go ahead and stir it up and then close it to cook with some additional time. Remember, when it comes to the hen chicken, it's a little hard, so you want to cook it to as much as possible so it is soft. Now I'll also add extra water as well. Hey guys, I just noticed that I put the mixed tomato blend in there without recording it, but this is how it looks like. Hope you guys can see it. So I blended my tomatoes, onion, and pepper that was on the side, and I put it in there. This is how it actually looks like right now. All right, so hope you guys can see this. Let me show you. So this is how it looks like now. So I'm going to let it cook for an additional 10 minutes, and then I will introduce my peanut butter in there. So now we want to go ahead and start working with the peanut butter. So this is what I'm using right now. This brand, you can use any peanut butter of your choice. This is a little bit crunchy. So when it comes to how you do your peanut butter, for me, I like it to be thick. All right, it is based on your preferences. Okay, you can make it lighter and you can make it thicker. So for me, I'm making a whole lot as well. My family we love it thicker. So I'm just going to put at least 1/3 of this in here, blend it, and add some water. So I will go ahead and add some additional water to the blender and continue blending. This is because the peanut was very thick, so I add an additional water. Again, it is up to you how you like your peanut soup to be. All right, and I continue blending like so. So this is how it looks like. All right, very thick. And of course, when I put that in my chicken, I will also add some additional water. At this point, I will then introduce my peanut butter in there. I'll put some water and add it to it. I will add this mashed water to it. All right, I'm going to add some water to it and just stir it up. So next, all I'm going to do, I'm just going to stir it up. Stir the food. All right. Stir it up and then taste for salt. Okay. So this is the Maggi cube I was talking about that I used earlier. I already add 2 in there. I just tasted for salt. It looks like it needs some more, so I'll add 1 additional one in there. Okay, so I'm doing a whole lot. If we're going to let this cook for an additional 20 minutes or so, I will just be checking out to see until the oil come at the top. Okay, rise at the top. So at this point, we are going to prep the rice. So I'm going to make some rice balls. So this is actually 4 cups of rice here. Let me just show you 2 cups, so 4 cups of rice here, and we're going to use 5 cups of water. But first we gotta wash the rice. So I want to demonstrate to you guys how I wash the rice. Just put water on there. Put as much water as you want, and then you're just going to wash. I always wash my rice. Okay, wash until the water is no longer looking white. All right. So I'm just going to show you guys how I'm washing it, but I will continue washing it off camera. But make sure you wash your rice first, and then add 5 cups of water in there. So I will show you guys how that looks like, okay, in a few. So at this point, the rice is now clean. This is how it looks like, very, very well clean. And we want to add 5 cups of water here, okay? So this is only 2 cups. Add 1 right here. Add a little bit more here. You want to measure it to make sure it's in part. The measurement you're looking for. Okay, here's 2 more here, and I'm going to add 1 more. All right. And then here's 1 cup of rice. So we're going to add that on here, and we're going to add a little bit of salt. Alright, you're adding sea sauce for taste. Alright, and then you add that to the instant pot. So here's the instant pot here. We're going to cover it up. Instant pot is very good for fried rice. Alright, so we're going to cook on rice, and we're going to cook on pressure cook. Pressure cook, we're going to increase the level. So we have the rice now in the pressure cook, okay? So when you put in the rice in here, press, let me cancel this and show you guys. Click on rice, going to pressure cook, and then it's going to start, all right? So it's going to cook for 15 minutes. Usually with this, my own, it automatically give the time in which it's going to cook. So this one has it on 15 minutes, and it's going to pressure cook this quickly, and then I will show you how you're going to start creating the rice ball with this, all right? So guys, here is how the soup is looking like now. It's looking very, very well. So I'm still going to cook it some more until there's more oil on the surface. All right. So guys, here is how our soup is looking like. Very, very ready. You see it has all the oil on top of it, and I cook it on super low. Okay, when it comes to peanut soup, it can burn very easily, so you want to make sure you put it on low. That's what I did. Right now it's currently on number 3 right now as well. It's going to be based on your stove, of course, but now we have all this oil on top of it. So what I do now, I simply remove the oil, okay, the excess oil. I'm just going to take my spoon and do it like this. When the oil comes, I simply remove the excess oil. Our soup is ready to be eaten, okay? The more oil you have, the more it is much healthier for you. And just remove the excess oil off it. So I will show you guys how everything comes out to be. It looks delicious, and let me show you guys the consistency right now. This is how it is. See, it's not as thick as I want to, but you know the thing about it, when you leave it in the fridge, the next day is going to be even thicker. So this is just perfect. All right, so I'm removing all the excess oil. And we are ready. Soup looks delicious. Dinner is served. Peanut soup and some rice ball. This meal is super delicious, well known in different countries in West Africa. Look at that with some crabs, y'all. Make sure you try this.